Hi Stitchy friends, welcome to Cross My Stitches. My name is Jackie and today is January 29, 2021. Oh my god, I can't believe that January is over already. It's like time is just flying by. I don't care what you say, the older you get, the faster it goes. And it is flying. It is flying. I can't believe it's the end of January. So welcome to my channel. Glad you stopped by to visit with me today. If you're a new subscriber or this is your first time joining me, this is a channel about cross stitch and some other little crafty things here and there. And if you're a subscriber, a long-time subscriber, or have been coming since the beginning, thank you so much for coming back time and again and watching me ramble on about things and talk about cross stitch. So it has been a long time since I've done a regular video. I think it's been since October, maybe. I did do a year of finishes and a whip parade at the beginning of January, and then I said I would film a regular Flosstube video, but I have not had time or the desire, I'll just say it right out there, to shoot a video because it is a lot of work and to get time alone in the house to do it, because I feel kind of funny when my husband's home to be talking to a camera and showing all my stuff, and then particularly showing my haul, because I don't really need him to know how much scrap I've purchased in the last month or so. So he's out running errands today. I don't have to go in until later on in a couple of hours, so I thought I'd try to pop this video out for you guys and show you what I've been working on all this time. So I'm not going to go back to, I'm not going to try to go back to October and go forward. I'm just going to show you what I've been working on since January, since it's crazy trying to go back that far, and what I've been working on in that, because you saw all that stuff either in the finishes or the whip parades. So I've got myself a new planner for this year. It is a happy planner, and I've tried to get a plan together on what I was going to do, and it's working so-so. I mean, it's working. I've had to shuffle some things around, and I'll explain that as I go. But basically what I am doing is I am picking one focus project a week. I start on a Monday, and I focus on that project all week. If I get tired of it or bored or I need a change, I have underlined a second project that I can pick up to do for a day if I decide I need a break or whatever. And then on every Sunday, I work on One Nation's Bygone Stitches, One Nation Bygone Stitches of the big flag. Everybody has seen that with all the states listed in it. And that usually takes me more than one day because I am doing 2 stars, 2 stripes a week. And then you have to get that little border done around the stripes, which is really killing me because it's all that single stitching, and trying to get it all straight and even is like, forget it. I should have picked an even weave to do that. But anyway, that's what we're going to talk about today. I'm filming today in my kitchen of the new house we moved into, and I'm getting a lot of light from the window here, and I don't know if you guys want to see my view. I will kind of spin you around. I'll try to do this slowly so nobody gets sick of the view outside my window, because it did snow on Wednesday night. So we have a little bit of snow here in Kentucky. Hold on, I'm going to spin you around. There's my new little coffee bar that I made, a baker's rack that is now my coffee bar. And let's see if I can see where I'm at here. That's the view out my window of all the rolling hills and the snow. And you can see my porch out there. I've got a big deck. I don't want to, it's a patio, it's a covered patio, I guess. It goes the length of the house, so it's quite large. And that's all my view over there, the rolling hills and the snow. So I'm going to spin you guys back. You may have seen some video in the beginning of the, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this. If I'm going to shoot it at the beginning or the end, you will see video of my neighbors, which are, hold on, let me get you back in position. You can see my little cross stitch up here, which is, first I drink the coffee, then I do the things. And you can see over right there is little Mia. Hi, Mia. That's my cat, Mia. And so I just lost all train of thought because Mia just threw me through the loop. So maybe I'll show you the videos of my neighbors. My neighbors are cattle and horses. So we go over every once in a while and feed the horses some carrots and stuff and visit with them. And I might try to put some video in at the beginning or the end or somewhere for you guys to see my neighbors, the horses and the cows. So let's get started because we're here to talk about cross stitch. We'll talk about other things later. So, and I'm going to preface this right now before I get too far into it, is that I have a mother load of haul and other things to show you guys because it's been months and I've been holding it all in a basket. I mean, it's not a ton. It's not a Jennifer Upton ton. That's for sure, but it's a lot for me. So if you don't watch Jennifer Upton, you need to go watch her channel because not only does she have absolutely fabulous cross stitch and finishes, she does the mother loads of haul. And if you like to see a lot of cross stitch stuff, she's the one you need to go see. So, so in my book, so Sundays, I said every Sunday that I work on One Nation. So let's talk about One Nation. If you're a subscriber for a while, you saw that I started One Nation on a 32 count bramble linen, and I was using silky threads, and I got a little ways. I got some of the frame of the blue, a couple of the stars, and maybe one stripe done in the silky threads, and I really didn't like it. I didn't like the way that it looked on the fabric. I don't know what it was, if it was the combination of the linen and the silky or what, but I hated it. So I pulled it all out. I went and pulled the DMC colors for it, and I started doing it in DMC, not DNC, DMC. And I will tell you all that I didn't iron anything this time. I know I always iron everything, but I didn't do it this time, so I apologize. And this is where I'm at. So it's been 3 weeks in, 3 full weeks in, because I don't count the first couple days of the month because they were towards, you know, whatever. So 3 weeks in, and I've got 6 stars, 6 states, and I still have to put a couple of the little blue in the stars, and I did bring a board to show you guys this. So let me get this set up so you can see it. And I'm not just having a struggle of a time staying up with doing the stripes. Like I said, it's not been easy, but this is it here. And I don't know if you guys can see the white words or not, but they do pop on here. It looks like it doesn't pop on here, but it does. And I'm really loving it. I'm loving how it's coming along, even though I'm not loving how my stripes don't look exactly even, because with even, or not with even weave, but with linen, you know, you have little slubs and stuff, and it makes the lines not exactly. I wish I had used even weave. But a beautiful piece, love it. And I work on that, like I said, every Sunday, and then also during the week to finish up whatever I didn't finish on Sunday, because I can never get the 2 stars and the 2 stripes, or the 2 stars and the 2 states done on just Sunday, because I work on Sundays, so I only have a few hours to stitch. So it is being done in the DMC colors, so that's them there. And that's what I work on Sundays and sometimes Monday or Tuesday to get it done. I'm gonna throw these on the floor. So that's my every Sunday project. So I did start the first week with my Let It Snow banner, and I'm gonna show this one last. My Let It Snow banner, I'm proud of the progress that I made on this. So I was really happy with how it has been coming out. This is the Let It Snow banner. It is by, I'm going to try to kill the glare here, Stony Creek. And it's just a beautiful piece. I've seen it done multiple times, and I just love, love, love it. And this is where I'm at with it. I am now 1/3 complete. More than 1/3. More than half. I'm half complete. And this is it here. So there it is. So I have the Let It Snow, and then the cabin, and then the second Let It Snow completed. I did this. This is the one I worked on that first week. I got that completed. And you can see it's just beautiful. This is done on a 28 count mushroom Lugana with all the called for threads. And I do store these threads. I store all my threads so differently. But these are in this because this is the way I started it and this is the way I'm going to finish it. It's these little plastic pocket pages that hold your bobbins. So if you're a bobbinator and you're looking for a way to store your bobbins, because I didn't like putting them on, and they pretty much stay in here. I've just been jumbling this around. You can see they'll stay in here. See, it's upside down. I don't like putting it on rings because it makes it so bulky. I didn't like it. A lot of them I was putting in the little dinky storage boxes. They make the little mini storage boxes, the plastic boxes you can put bobbins and stuff in. But someone had shown this idea and I loved it. And these are called 2x2 coin pages. So you can get them on Amazon or other places. I'm sure any kind of collectible shop or something would carry them. I got mine on Amazon. And your bobbins fit perfectly inside of them. And then normally anything, I don't rewrap my bobbins. I put the extra, you can see, I'm going to pull it up a little. I put the extra, I just shove it behind the bobbin in there. So you can see if I flip this around and I kill the glare, you can see all the extra is behind the bobbin. So I don't have to keep winding and unwinding, because that's my biggest pet peeve about bobbins, is that you have to keep winding and unwinding. I'm spending time doing that and I really don't want to do that. So that's how these are stored, and I like this storage, but I've changed since then, so I'm not doing that anymore. But this will stay like that until it is done. And they fit, the 2x2s fit in you know, the bag. So this is one of those Amazon bags. It fits in there perfectly, and you're good to go. So that was my first week of stitching and working. That's what I worked on. The second week I did Christmas Garden, which is Blackbird Design. So I worked on that for the week. And some of these weeks I didn't get a lot done because I had a lot of work. And I was so tired. Most of the times when I come home from work, I am too tired to stitch, or I try to stitch and then I start falling out. And I know I have to stop. So sometimes I only get an hour or two in a night, if that, because I'm tired. But this is the book that Christmas Garden is in, and this is Home for the Holidays, Blackbird Designs. And then the design, if nobody knows what this looks like, which I would be shocked if somebody out there knew what this didn't know what this looked like, because it's all over the place. There's Christmas Garden. And I am stitching this on, and this is my other pet peeve that I haven't had a chance to talk about. Hold on. This is, and I can't remember now because I have another plan so this doesn't happen, but for right now, I can't remember what it is I stitched on, so I need to look at my app to figure it out. So let's go to my journal. Started Christmas Garden. This is on 36 count doubloon. I'm doing 2/2, so it's a linen. And this is where I'm at with it. And what I worked on was I got the deer completed, and I have to look at it. I did the deer, and I did, you can see I got the border running all the way, but let me fold it for a second. And then I was working on this here. And that's as far as I got for the whole week, was the deer and part of this basket, I think, and some of this greenery. And it was just a hard week for me. I just couldn't stitch after work. I was too exhausted. But I'm still happy, you know, that I got some progress on it. My plan for this one is not to call it Christmas Garden, but to put on the bottom Winter Garden. That is my plan. So I can keep it up throughout the entire winter or all year, and it's just called Winter Garden. It doesn't have the word Christmas in it. So I will figure out how to chart that and put that in there. But that was my project for week 2 in January. I am using my own color conversion. If you didn't notice that the colors look a little different. These are Victoria Motto Sampler Shop Threads, and this one is called Tortoiseshell. 'Tis the Season. This was her specialties. 'Tis the Season, Tortoiseshell. Tarnished Gold is the brownish color. 'Tis the Season Poison Apple for the red, and that looks orange, but it really is red. And then this one is called something Wheatfield, which is also Victoria Motto, but I can't see the name because I punched a big hole in it. But it's hard to find those exact colors. She does specialty orders. This was a Christmas. I think these were the colors that they used for the 'Tis the Season Blackbird Designs Christmas one, and I didn't use them for that. I ended up using them for this. I held on them and picked different colors. So that is my second week. My third week, I worked on the Early Americans. I can't remember if, I'm sure I mentioned this before, the Early Americans, I had all the flosses saved for it, all the called for flosses, and then for whatever reason, I stupidly separated them all and put them away and ended up using them for other things. So I had to reorder through Trish at Threeowlthreads. She special ordered some threads for me, which was awesome, and I was able to recollect those threads so I could get this done. Early Americans is a 9-part series from Little House Needleworks. This is the one that I am currently working on, which is Paul Revere. And this has been a struggle. I would have gotten farther on this if I didn't screw it up twice. Not once, but twice did I screw this up and had to restart it. So let me show you the whole thing. So this is the whole thing right here. Let me back up a little. There it is. And you can see the one I'm working on right there. And I only have this one, you can see down here, border to finish putting the border on. And that's where I screwed up originally, because I had some blue thread still on my needle. I said, okay, let me use up that blue thread, get the border started, and then I'll start on Paul Revere. Well, after I did the blue thread and I threaded to start Paul Revere, for some unknown reason to myself, I started it in this block. And I had all the roof done up here, and I was working my way down when I realized, oh my God, I started it in the wrong block. So I tried to figure out if I could just leave it. I'm like, what's the difference, right? They're all going to be in the pattern. What's going to be the difference? Well, the difference would be, and I can't show you the whole pattern because they don't have a whole thing of it. The whole thing is that each of the 4 corners of this pattern are women, and then each one's north, south, east, and west are men. Besides the fact that if I left, which was not a huge deal, but if I left Paul Revere, I wish I could, here, hold on. If I left Paul Revere in the bottom corner, pull this up so you can see. So this is my class lesson for today on why I had to change it. If I left Paul Revere down here, it would have put, who is it? I have all these patterns sitting here. It would have put, who is that? I can't see it without my glasses. Patrick Henry. It would have put Patrick Henry up here. Okay? No big deal still, right? Boy, boy, no big deal. Well, this is the big deal. Patrick Henry has a big white house, which would have put a big white house below Martha Stewart's mansion over here. And it would have looked odd that all the other houses were completely different. These 2 big white mansions were like this. So I ended up having to rip all this out that I started and remove it over here and started it again. So, okay, so I got it all started again. That took me, you know, I wasted a day or whatever. And I'm like, okay, now I'm on the right track. Let's get them stitched. Let's get it done. I can get this square done in 3 or 4 days. There's no reason I can't. No problem. Wrong, wrong. I started stitching it. I got the roof down, as you can see. I got the first set of windows done. I'm down here to the second set of windows when I look at the pattern and realized I missed 2 rows of stitching between the windows. 2 rows of stitching. And I was already way down here into here to the back, the bottom of the back, these windows. And I'm like, really? Really? I gotta rip out more? So I didn't rip it all out. I just ripped out what I had to add it in. So what I will do when that things happen, it's so far in, and I'm able to, I will just cut off in the middle here. I will snip and cut it all back to where I need to, and just feed it back in, and then restitch what I need to restitch. So of course this is as far as I got because I didn't pay attention. I let something distract me, and I missed 2 full rows of stitching before the next set of windows, and it would have made the house, and I was going to leave it. I'm like, what's the big deal? The house will just look like it's set farther back. Well, no, it'll throw the whole pattern off. So I had to refix that. So anyway, that was my drama with the early Americans. And you can see my border up here is the Vanna Pfeiffer's bunting border, which I absolutely love, and it has stars. They're probably on this side. There's stars running down. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you again, Vanna, for the pattern to put around my early Americans. And I will continue to try to get this done. At some point it's going to be back on my plans again, so I can finish up Paul Revere and move on to the next one. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with that center square. I know Vanna did something different with her. She made up something of her own, and this is what the center square looks like. And it just says freedom. And I'm thinking I want it to say something different and be something different. I would love to put something like God Bless America or something to that effect. And I am debating if I'm going to try to chart my own, pull some pieces out of others and do that. And we'll see if that works out for me. If it doesn't, but I'll do it last. So I'm not going to worry about it now. That'll be the last thing that I worry about. So this was my focus piece from the 18th to the 24th. And then also I had plans, drop that on the floor, of starting ornaments. There is a sale going on Instagram, and I believe it's called 12 and 21 ornament sale, Christmas ornament sale or ornament sale. I will post it here. And you try to get one ornament done a month for 12 months. And so you have Christmas ornaments, 3 Christmas trees. And so I decided to start this as part of it. I'm sure I'm going to try to do more than one a month, but I love these patterns. When I came across this in an old magazine, I really wanted to do it. I have plans to do what they did here, be similar, and get a manger, a wooden manger from Hobby Lobby or whatever, and fill it with my little stand-ups. And this is what it looks like. It's called The Christmas Story. And they're quick stitches, they really are. And so the first one I started and finished, and I started and finished within a day. So I actually started on the 22nd, finished on the 23rd, is I did Baby Jesus in the manger. And here he is. So cute. It's got a little cranic in it and some cranic sparklies, and so cute. There it is. And I think I have to did I put his eyes in? I did put his eyes in. So there it is, very cute. Glad to have it done. This is on it looks like a 28 count mushrooms. And if I did mention before, I am doing the early Americans on 32 count sand, even weave sand. And I love that fabric. It does not wrinkle. It is fabulous. It's one of the things that I love about even weaves, including Lugana and Joblin. You can put your hoop. This has been in a hoop. You can barely tell right now that it has been in a hoop. It does not hold, and it will iron out so easily, where Lynn and I have to fight to iron the wrinkles out. Even weave is awesome to get it so it does not wrinkle. So this is cute. This was from I can't remember what the magazine was. Let me see if it says it in here. Leisure Arts. It was a Leisure Arts, and it does not, I'm looking for a date in case somebody needs to know what the year is. And this is from Little House Needleworks, by the way. This design is a Little House Needleworks. It's Diane Williams, and it It does not say a year. I'm looking to see if any of this has a, I don't see a year on here, so I really don't know the year that the magazine was in. So I can't help you with that because I took stuff out of magazines, got rid of the magazines because I don't need the whole magazine. I only want the pattern that I need. So I will start the next one in February. In fact, I may start 2 because they're smaller. I'm thinking I'm going to do 2 of the shepherds probably, and I'll do 2 of those for next month. The next thing I have been working on is my, this is something I keep in my car. I was for a while until I took it out. This is Lizzie Kate's Needle Knit. I kind of got burnt out on Christmas, so I haven't been working on this the last couple of times, but this was the complete kit, the original kit of Needle Knit when it came out. And so I did get some work done on him. He is also being done on a 28 count mushroom Lugana. And there he is there. That's where I'm at with him. I will probably put him back in the car at some point when I feel like doing Christmas again. But right now, there's no point in rushing to get him done. It's only January. It's plenty of time to work on him. I really would like to pull out one of the other Lizzie Kate stand-ups, like one of the Easter bunnies. I got the girl done, Claire O'Hare. I need to get Patty, her counterpart, done. So that gets worked on every once in a while. And then my last week, which is this week, I have been working on my dimensions. Sorry, glare. Been working on my dimensions stocking. That's my husband's stocking that I still haven't finished, that I've been working on since probably 2018. It is called Christmas Sled Stocking. It is a dimensions gold. And this is where I'm at with it. I'm going to pull it out of here. There we go. I have it in my new lap stand. And I'm trying to get it to release. And I can't. There we go. Okay. So, and this is where I'm at with it. So I have been working on, I've got this on a Q-snap and all the fabrics hidden in here. And this week I have done all of this and all the way down here. I've started doing some outlines, as you can see. So continue working on this. I won't get anything done today before I go to work, but I'll work on it when I get home. And it is, what's today? Friday. So I have Friday and Saturday to work on this. And I am working tomorrow, but I'm only on a short day as well, which would be nice. And really love working on this now that I got a lap stand. So I'll show that in my purchases haul, acquisitions, whatever you want to call them. I'll show that there. So one of the things I wanted to talk about is I have been trying to document what I'm working on in my planner. And one of the things is that my husband had a mini printer from years ago with his camera. So I have been using that to take pictures of my progress and stuff. So like on this particular week, which was my Let It Snow week, you can see I have a little picture down here, and these pictures come out with they're sticky backed. So this is where my Let It Snow banner looked like. Fold this so I can do it like this. When I started it this year, in the 1st of January. And so I am going to take I took a progress picture, and it will go on it will go down here. I haven't put it on there yet or taken it yet or printed it out yet, but it will go down there so I can see each of the progress each week on my cross stitch. So I really love that idea that I'll be able to watch the progress as I go along each month on things that I'm working on, so I can see that I'm working on these things. So I think it'll work out great. We will see. These little printers are great. This one is a Dell printer, and it is called a Wasabi, I think, a Dell Wasabi. And it comes just with a cord, and it Bluetooths, so I can Bluetooth it from my phone to the printer and they print out. In fact, I will show you guys what it looks like. Let me go grab it. Okay, so this is a Dell Wasabi. So you can see this is a little dinky printer. I'm sure there are other brands available. This is very old. My husband's had it for multiple years. And it has a cord, it charges, it flips up. Let me see if I can figure out how to get it to flip up. I thought it just flipped up, but hold on. You can see I don't play with it that often, so I'm trying to see how it does it, because it does open. There it is. So it opens here. You can see it's got the little printer pages in it. It closes down. This is what it, yeah, and you can see the name, but it's kind of worn off now. See how it used to say Wasabi. But this is it. This is the paper. It's Dell Wasabi, and it is 2 by 3 inch zinc photo paper. There's 24 pack here. I can get these on Amazon, not on Amazon. Yeah, I think I can get them on Amazon, but I also get them on eBay, and I think it's cheaper on eBay to get the little packs of them. I have several of these packs right now, and it's an awesome little printer, not only to document my cross stitch, but to just print out pictures. And it's not the best picture. I mean, you can see this photo paper is probably pretty old, so the photo's not too exciting, but I still can see my progress on there. And sometimes I like to take the pictures and stick them on the refrigerator or whatever, or send a picture to a friend stuck to a card. So really enjoy using that, and I'm glad that I thought about using that in my planner to follow my progress. So I think that is everything that I stitched on this month. I don't think there's anything else. So let's talk about, I'm going to try to clear a mess here so I can talk about what I have acquired in the last 90 days. So the first thing is my Kay's Creation lap stand, which I just got, but I absolutely love this, okay? I was having such a hard time holding my Q-snap in my hand to stitch dimensions kits. One of the things that drives me nuts about a dimensions kit is, number one, it's stitched on Aida. So this is Aida fabric, and there's a reason it's stitched on Aida fabric. If you've never done dimensions kit, is because their threads, the way they get their dimension and their look to it, is you can stitch from anywhere from 2 threads to 6 threads through a hole. So if you change out the fabric to an even weave or a linen, you're going to distort the fabric when you're pulling 6 threads through it. With Aida, it stays firm and tight. It doesn't distract or pull the fabric out of warp. So you have to stick with the Aida fabric. So when you pull in 4, 5 or 6 strands through it, it's hard to do. So when you're trying to hold your Q-snap and pulling, it makes it so difficult. So I was hurting my wrist and my hand trying to do it, so I really didn't enjoy working on it. But this, since I've gotten my lap stand, I've really enjoyed it, because this lap stand will hold my Q-snap in place. I'm going to put this back in here. But it'll hold it in place for me and sit on my lap so I can do this. I'm trying to see which way I'm screwing this here, because it's got multiple screws to get it in there tight without damaging. There we go. Okay, so this is it. This is a Kay's Creation lap stand. And you can see it's got this Z, it's called a Z frame. So you can adjust to any way you want to adjust to make it comfortable for you. So you can, so I certainly can swing it around to finish off my threads, or I can raise or lower it depending on where I want it to make it comfortable for me. So absolutely beautiful, beautifully made wood, solid wood. This is flipping because it's not tight right now. Solid wood piece, and makes it so easy to stitch on. Now I got this on Etsy. If you're interested, I will post the Etsy shop. Hold on, let me get that set. Etsy shop below, but I will tell you, ordering from this person, now it was a good price. And it's free shipping, but he takes forever to ship. So I'm just warning you up front, it took me a month to get it after I placed the order, because he is just slow as life itself. Shipping things out, even though it's coming from Texas, he takes his own sweet time to ship stuff out, but the price is great and free shipping. So if you don't mind waiting a month, go ahead and order from him. I'll link below, but I've forewarned you on, don't hold your breath to get it anytime soon. Okay? So absolutely love that. So that was my best purchase so far. The other things, hold on, let me see if I can make room here. I don't know if any of you, and I'm sure many of you do, follow and watch Nell at Little Yellow House Crafts. Nell, where you been? Nell, we're missing you. Where are you? So I haven't seen her post lately, but back before Christmas, she was making placemats. And sorry about the crinkling, and I loved what she was doing with the placemats, and I wanted to do them too. So I went over to Walmart and I bought jelly rolls to buy the placemats. Now, as you can see, the jelly rolls are still in the rolls. I never got a chance to do them, but I have them. So I bought 4 sets of jelly rolls, and look, a gift card. I wonder what's in there. I had no idea that was there. I'll have to check that one. And then I bought backing. So I bought, I think it was just 1 yard of backing, because I had planned to make 4 placemats. Although I bought 4 jelly rolls, I should have bought more matching fabric, but I didn't. Apparently only bought 1. So I have plans on working on these maybe in July, and do Christmas in July, make placemats. But Nell, thank you so much for your tutorial on how to quilt as you go on placemats, and I definitely want to do those. So I have purchased all that, didn't do it, but I will. Sorry again for all the crinkling and noise. Walmart bags are noisy. And then I have, I'm trying to see, I have started getting, this is stuff I want to show you that has nothing to do with stitching, so we'll leave that out. Leave this out. Okay, it's all in a basket, so I have to dig it out. Let's talk about Christmas haul first. So my hubby gave me some Christmas cross stitch, which was awesome. And what he got me, he went on to 1-2-3 Stitch and bought me some cross stitch, and I was impressed at what he picked out. He did really well, because he did not go into my wish list to see what I wanted. He picked stuff on his own. So this is what he got for me. He got a Petite Gold Collection Dimensions kit, and it is called Fine Teas, Coffees, and Foods. And this is it here. Isn't that adorable? Huh? I love it. I love that. That is such a Christmassy scene, and it is petite, so it's not really big to work on. So kudos to him. Good choice. He also got me this snowman one. He knows I love the snow and stuff, so he ended up getting me what does it say? Oh my God, glasses, people. Recipe for a snowman. It's whispering in the wind, whispered in the winds. So he got me that pattern on how to build a snowman. Not something I would have chose myself, but I will definitely stitch it because he bought it for me. And the last one, I was like, holy cow, how did he know that I have been wanting this kit for a while? And again, it's a Dimensions kit, and it is Sunlit Fox. So look at that. Isn't that just gorgeous? I love that box. I have been eyeing this thing for over a year now, and kept putting off purchasing, put it in my, my private wish list and stuff, and he picked it. So I was thrilled to pieces with my stitchy cross stitch for my husband for Christmas. also had a birthday at the end of December, and my sweet friend Kim in Florida sent me a card, and look at pretty. That looks like it needs to be a crosswing collection pattern. So pretty. And she sent me some stitchy goodness because she's just the sweetest thing ever. She sent me these counting pins, which are all stitchy related. And she sent me, and this, I almost died laughing when I saw these. These are like thread bobbins made of wood. And what I loved is kitty and wiener dog. That's what I got. I got kitties and a wiener dog. So absolutely loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to find a pattern to use those on. And then, because I've already broken into them, she bought me these, which is thimble it, because if you look at my nail right there, I got a very bad infection in my finger because I stuck myself with a needle, and it's still not looking great right now, but it is healing. And so she got me these little tabs that you can put on the pad of your finger to protect you from sticking yourself. Wasn't that so thoughtful? I had no idea they made these sticky ones. I thought I was going to have to buy one of those leather thimbles or something to put over my finger so I'd stop poking, because that's the second time now that I've gotten a finger infection from a needle because I poked myself in the pad and it came up in the nail. Second time that's happened. So thank you, Kim. I love them. I'm using them. I appreciate your thought and kindness. It was very sweet. I also won a giveaway over at 2 over 2 Stitchers. That is Beth and Susan. If you're not watching them, please go over. I will link them below. Such sweet ladies. Love watching them. Every time they pop up, I watch them because they both have such different style of stitching, which is awesome. So you get to see it. And of course, you know, the communication back and forth is great. So it's great seeing that. And this, what I won was Autumn ABCs. It's a Lizzie Kate snippet. Thank you, girls. Appreciate it. They sent me a little floss with it. So thank you so much. Appreciate that. Right. And they also sent me a little card with a nice note. So I greatly appreciate that as well. So that was awesome. Let's see. We'll talk about that in a minute. That is part of... That's part of my needle nick. That's the rest of his kit. I got my threads from Trish at Threeowlthreads. I belong to the Nest Egg. And I switched it up starting January. So in December, I think this is still this one is, yeah, this is my last. This one is December's Nest Egg. And it's gassed. I always get gassed. All year I got gassed. I love it because they're 10-yard skeins, not 5. So you get twice as much. The price is awesome. So you can see, I'm not going to go over it all, but I love all the colors. They're all just so beautiful. Yep, stunning, stunning. So, but this is my last gassed one. I decided to change it up a little, and I went with Classic Colorworks. I do have a lot of patterns that Diane Williams has designed and stuff, and of course she uses her own thread line, which is Classic Colorworks. So when I got my, and I already got my January one, which is awesome. I'm trying to see what's what. Yeah, this is my extra that I got from her for early American, so I have that. But she is on the ball this month because we already got it. We started in January. It's not even January over, and she's already got it shipped to us. And just beautiful colors for the Classic Colorworks one. You can see there is some greens and browns and pinks, and so just lovely. If you like to, there's a goldish one there. Is that gold? It's more peachy. It looks gold on there, but it's peachy. So if you're looking to build your Fancy Floss collection, I will post a link to Trish, Threeowlthreads. You can reach her through email and try to see if there's any openings in her thread clubs, her thread of the months. and really love those. Keep that coming. I ordered from, I got this from one of the, on the Unload group. It is a, actually is a pattern in the frame, and it's, you can see it's like St. Patty's Day related. It says Luck of the Irish, and it shows a little thing. And what it is this little frame, metal frame. It's glass, and you can put it on a chain or on ribbon and wear it. And I got that for my Nuts About You. Is it Nuts About You? Nothing else. Nothing else. It is a pattern of a squirrel. I showed it in my last video, I think. It's a pattern of a squirrel done 1/1 on 40 count that is so detailed. That is by Blackberry Lane Designs, and absolutely loved it. And I needed the frame, and I got this on one of the Unload groups for a good price. So I have that. Oh, another, that must be another gassed one. That must have been November's. So I got that. Put all those away. And then what else here? Oh my gosh, I got so much stuff. So much stuff. Hold on, I'm trying to grab it all here. So I got super excited during the holidays because I was able to get, I had been hunting for these for over a year, and it was the Cricket Collection's Dickens Mittens. And I was able to get chapter 2, but I wasn't able to get chapter 1, and then on eBay they popped up together for an excellent price, so now I have both of them, and I have an extra of chapter 2, which I may do a giveaway for, we'll see. So that's chapter 1. I adore all these mittens. I really need to work on them more. They don't take that long to stitch up, and I like to make them as actual mittens. Hang on my Christmas tree. So I got those two back in December. I got Playing with Jacks. Can't remember where I got it. I think it was 1, 2, 3, but I'm not positive. So I got Playing with Jacks. Cricket Collection. I got half a dozen, and you know I'm going to be doing these for spring. Little eggs. Again, cute, cute little ornaments to work on. You hang them on a tree, put them in a basket. They would be just adorable. So I got that. I was watching on Crossed Wing Collection message board on the Facebook group. So if you're a fan of Crossed Wing Collection, there is a Facebook group. You certainly can go. I will post it below. You can ask to join the group if you really love all the bird patterns and the Crossed Wing Collection patterns. I have purchased this one, which is Feed the Hungry, which is all the little different critters and little pillows, which are just too adorable, I'm telling you. And I'm going to point these out to you because they are just too darn cute. Flying squirrel. You see him? And then the deer next to him. Look at, how could you not love that, right? Just adorable. Raccoon in the center. So if you love little critters as much as I do, adorable patterns. Just short, not that big, so they're not that much to stitch, so, but really adorable. So of course, when I saw someone stitching on these, I'm like, that is so freaking adorable. Ran over to eBay, purchased the pattern, got it, and then realized I already had it. So this is a duplicate, and I will be giving this away on the Crossed Wing Collection Facebook group. So if you're not already a member and you really want this pattern, you really love this, you need to jump over there and subscribe to that Facebook group. So apply for to be a member of that group, and I'll be giving that away. I'll be posting this sometime today. So I have that. I also, let's see, tons of patterns here. So I don't even know where I've gotten them, so I'm just going to show because I just love showing them. Silver Creek Samplers, My Christmas List. I've seen so many people do this. I saw Barb Lost and Floss. She did this, and she did it so big, and it was just amazing. Just amazing. Again, if you're not watching Barb Lost and Floss, link below. She did a beautiful one, finished it right before Christmas. It was huge, and it was fabulous. So, but love this design, always loved this design, finally bought it. This is is a set of 4 of these, and I don't have the one because I have it kitted up to start, but there's a spring of this, but this one is summer. I bought these 4 as a set. Summer band sampler, Little House Needleworks. Like I said, there is a spring one. I have it already kitted up, so I don't have it here with me. Autumn, love the autumn one. I just love autumn. That's just who I am. I love autumn. And then the winter one is also very cute. Got little cardinals on it, so it's a yes, me please. So I got those at an excellent price. Just Cross Stitch magazine came, and again, I don't know why, but once a year, they put out an exceptional magazine, and then the rest of the year, they really stink. So I don't know what the deal is there. I wish they would keep up doing what they did in this issue. If you haven't gotten it, I'm sure there are flip throughs shown on other Flosstube channels. I'm not going to do a flip through on this, but absolutely fabulous. Has lots of patterns that I would love to do. We'll leave that to last. I picked this one up because it is a beautiful, beautiful pattern from Rosewood Manor. Would love to hang that in my dining room. And it's called Silent Sampler. I'm gonna start this sometime during this year with my friend Kim. And that's what I forgot. I need to go back and show you guys a start that I started on the 1st, and I forgot it, so I'll get that in a minute. This is Rest and Be Thankful. We love this one with the house in it. We're going to stitch that together. I'm not sure when we're starting that. Probably sometime in the summer for the fall. Another Rosewood Manor, Stars and Stripes. Love that. If I get the glare off. With the Pledge of Allegiance. Go on my patriotic wall. I've talked about these before. Becky Boo's, and this has got plastic on it, so I apologize. This is Queen Bee. This is the second in the series. She has one that's a patriotic one, which I think is called Liberty. But again, stand-ups that I absolutely love, and I had to have them, and I found this one. So, another must stitch. Another Rosewood Manor. Apparently I am in love with Rosewood Manors now. Music Amongst the Trees, and I thought it was just a beautiful design. And it says, there is always music amongst the trees in the garden, but our hearts must be very quiet to hear it. And that's true. I love the sounds of the outdoors. The birds singing, the trees and the breeze blowing through them. Absolutely love the outdoors and the peace and harmony outside. So that is very true. And then I've had this Cross Stitch magazine at least once or twice before in my life, but for some reason this is speaking to me and I must do it. This is Cross Stitch and Country Crafts magazine. It is from May-June 1987, and this is a classic piece that is just a must-do for any bee lover. Just look at that border. That border is, I'm going to get closer, that border is amazing. Amazing. So I really have to do that. Will it be this year? Probably not, but who knows? And then my last pattern that I got, I was just tickled pink when this came across on eBay recently. It was a kit that was from the Cricut collection, but it was the, oh my God, it's going right out of my head. Silver Neater Stitching Circle. So from last year, I think it was. And mind you, I joined it for this year. So I signed up to get the Silver Needles. I think they do it bi-monthly. It's a little help from our friends Stitching Circle that they do every year. And I think it starts this year in March. So I'm looking forward to that to see what comes up and what kits we get, because I'm excited about it. It's the first time that I've joined a year-long kit club for actual pattern and all the supplies, so I'm excited about that. But this one is a Cricut collection. You know how I love Cricut collection, and this is Edge of the Woods, and it is a pin pillow. Look how adorable that is. Fall, my favorite. Pumpkins, just everything about it just speaks to me. So I'm excited about that. And then the last two things that I bought, and I'm sure I got them off of 123, I bought a piece of 36 count Winter Moon linen, and it's like a creamy color, really pretty. So that's a fat quarter. And then of course I bought a piece of this. It's a 32 count Murano, and it's taupe with the little, I got it from Hobby Lobby. So I thought I'd give that a shot and see how it stitches up. It's not that expensive, less than $5 I think. And thought I would try that out. So that is all my stitchy stuff, I think. I can't think of anything else stitchy wise. I will say that I have been watching several Flosstubers, some new Flosstubers that I really like, some older Flosstubers that I've reconnected with, and I will try to remember to post them down below because unfortunately I didn't remember to write any of them down, so I can't really talk about them because I can't remember who they were because I have old age CRS, can't remember shit. So I apologize for that, but I will post them below if you're looking for new Flosstubers that have a style that is not all Hades, or it's not, you know, because that's not my thing. I don't like all Hades. I'm not a big fan of all samplers, although I like samplers and I do it. I like to eclectic. That's my style. My style is more of an eclectic style. I like other stitches that are more eclectic. I do like to watch people that don't stitch things that I do stitch, or they stitch things that I would not normally stitch, but I get to watch. But I don't know, there's just something about certain people that you just click with. Some people you click with and you're like, wow, I really like them, and their stitching and the way they present things, or you know what they talk about. And then others, you, even though they have beautiful stitching and stuff, there's just not a connection. So you have to have a connection with the Flosstuber in order to continue to watch them, and that's very true. So I will post some of those below. I will go back and look while this is uploading and get them posted below. The last thing I wanted to talk about was, let's talk about for stitchy supplies. I was going to show you how I do my stitching, but I'm going to hold off on that. I'm going to do a separate video on how I do my stitching, my 2/2 and my 1/2 and stuff like that, and how I've resolved an issue that I have that I'm sure other Flosstubers have, but you're going to have to wait to find out what that is. And I'll post that separately, hopefully, and you will see it. But let's talk about stitchy supplies, because I'm always looking for ways to store my little stitchy supplies. What I'm going to put my stuff in to travel with, what I'm going to put it in to keep it toted around the house or whatever. And I've learned to go to thrift stores and look for little containers. This is a little zip container that's probably a makeup, I'm sure it's a makeup holder, but these are awesome. I got it for $1. I can throw my scissors, I can throw everything I need, my needles, any extra stuff that I have in here. This is an Estee Lauder little thing, so you know, it's not a cheap thing, and it is a snakeskin print. Cost me $1. Throw my stuff in it. And then I got this, which I absolutely love, and I'm not sure if this has a name on it or not, and of course it does. It is JM New York. No, I'm not trendy. I don't know who JM is, but it is this little tote bag that's used for makeup, and I use it for my stitchy supplies. So when you rip it open, this is what it looks like. Whoops, something just fell out. And it's all zippered pouches, and you can see I have all my stitchy supplies in here. So if I need, I have little dinky stuff, needles and thread gauges. There's little tweezers in here. There's thread cutters in here. There's a sewing tape in here, beeswax in here, thread conditioner in here. It's all in here. And what makes it great is I organize enough so if you need to, you can just pull one off and go with it. And they're just Velcroed on. And it's so cute, and it just folds right up. And it's got a little handle, and there you go. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. And there you go. You can see. It is awesome. Got that for $2 at a thrift store. So always go into the thrift stores, look over by the bags. That's normally where these are at, is over, throw that back in there. Over by the handbags and stuff, you'll find these little cases. And you can find some good deals on how to store your stitchy supplies, your small stuff that you don't want to lose, your little whatever. So I have those two to show you. That's how I store my stuff. I'll use empty eyeglass cases. I'll use those as well. I've gotten back into paper crafting again. That's probably why I'm not doing as much stitching as I normally would do. I have a Silhouette Cameo machine, which is a paper cutter, and I love making things, and I wanted to show you some of the things I had made previously, and bought these little tins over at Michael's or Joann's. I don't know where. This one's Michael's, you can see. This is a couple of years ago. It's a little tin, and I will make, and they're not finished, they're just originally cut out. They're just little cards. You know, you can use them to, and I'll decorate them. I haven't done it yet. But they're little cards that you can use as package tags, or little cards you can put in a gift. You know, little notes, little love notes. There's a whole stack of them here, and they're in different colors. And you can see I have the top pieces that will go on the tops to decorate, but there's all different colors here of little cards. So cut out with a Silhouette or a die cutting machine. I think these were done with the die cutting machine I used to have, but just in a little tin. So I got that one, this one here, again a little round one, might have been Michael's, I don't know. And these are gift tags, and you can see they're, you know, they look like that, and you can open them up, and of course you can use them, like I said, if you're giving a gift to somebody or you're sending them something, you could send them a little note in there, punch a hole in it, you could hang it, and just little tags, different colors. Little punching, that was a rubber stamp on the front, and it's in the tin, made them to fit the tin. And then I have another one, my last one is just a little dinky one. Again, sorry, somebody must be at the door. Let me pause, hold on. Sorry about that, UPS guy. So this is a little dinky tin, and you can see these are, I've made them just small. They got a little tag holder on them, and they just are little tags, and they say to and from on the back. So just cute little things that you can make with a die cutting machine or a Silhouette machine or a Cricut machine or any of that. So I've been having fun playing with stuff like that. I did go and buy a new punch, which I'm making thread drops with, but I forgot to bring the actual punch, so hold on a second. So if you want to make your own thread drops, bought a punch on Amazon, looks like this, and they come out to this side, which I think is a perfect size to make thread drops. It's just a small one. You can buy 2 other punches to make the bigger hole and the smaller hole. This is what it looks like. I will post a link down below. Wasn't that expensive, so if you want to make your own thread drops, because I have been making a lot. I've been using my Silhouette to make them, but sometimes I just want to be able to punch and go, so without having to pull out the machine and stuff. So I purchased that, which is a great item as well. I think that is it. I can't think of anything else. Did I show? Oh, I don't think I did. I didn't show you guys my husband. My birthday. We were talking about my birthday and stuff. I forgot. Bought me a necklace for my birthday. Bought me a pendant that he had handmade for me, and I wanted to share it with you guys because it is just beautiful. This is it here. That is handmade by a young lady that has a Facebook page, and she hand wraps jewelry. And this is sterling silver that has been oxidized a little to give it a tone down the silver in it. But it is just gorgeous. And I wanted to share that with you guys because I absolutely love this pendant. I didn't want to wear it today because I wanted to show it up close, so I didn't put it on. But you can see it's very beautiful. The stone is called a blue labradorite, something like that. I don't know. I'll post a link to her shop below. Her name is Megan. She does an absolutely beautiful job. She is in Utah, so she is in the U.S. And she has some beautiful, beautiful pendants and earrings. So if you would like and she does all custom orders. So if you see something on her page that you really love, because most of the ones she shows are custom orders, you can contact her and say, hey, I want something looking like that, and she will hook you up and show you which stones she has available, what you want it wrapped in. Normally it's either in sterling silver like this, or it is in copper, and she will do something custom for you. So absolutely love it and wear it all the time. So I'm trying to think. I think that was it. I don't think I have anything else. I'm sure I'm forgetting things, but it was just too much, and I didn't write anything down. I'm just winging it. Thank you guys. Update is, for me, still working. Everything is fine. I talked about my finger already. It's getting better. And just trying to, you know, this pandemic thing, I can't believe we're in January already. We're coming up on a year, and we're still not able to just live our lives normally. I'm so looking forward to getting back to normal. I hope sometime this year we're able to do that and get back to normal and live our lives again the way we want to, with our family and friends and enjoying life. So, but until then, we'll just keep plugging along. We can do this. We can make it. If you know someone who's struggling with during this time, please reach out to them, talk to them, make sure that they have someone to talk to. It's very difficult for everybody. Still haven't seen my mother-in-law. She's still in the nursing home. She's doing well, but again, we haven't been able to see her at all, which is very hard. I think my husband attempted to talk to her on the phone a week or two ago, and she's very confused and unsure as far as just mentally, because she's got end-stage dementia, so very difficult for him to talk to her and not be able to see her. So again, that's about it. I'm going to try my darndest to try to post every 2 weeks instead of once a month. This once a month thing has just got too much stuff, and every 2 weeks will probably be a lot better, so I may try to do that. Oh, I was going to show you, I'm going to put you on pause one more time because I'm going to show you my new start. I forgot. Hold on. How could I forget to show you my January 1st new start, which I was so excited about with my friend Kim. We both started Angel of Freedom. This is lavender and lace. There it is. And I'm excited about this. This has to be the start of February. I need to work on this again. It is done on a piece of 32 count. Oh, holy cow. You know, I really need to get my stuff together here. What in the world am I stitching on? It's a 32 count opalescent fabric. It is I want to say this is an even weave. And the angel has brown hair. Let me see if I can pull this out. Get this out of the package. She has brown hair in the picture. And I turned her into a redhead. And so that's the first thing I did, was her hair and her head. So there she is. There's her face and her hair. She's a redhead like me. And she is on opalescent. And next time I see you guys, I'll have my act together and know what the heck I'm stitching on. But of course, I'm working all the called for colors on her, and she's going to be absolutely fabulous. Love this. And that's it. Okay, we're done. We're done. This is over an hour. I need to put all this stuff away. I need to get to work. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing, liking the video. Love you all very much. I appreciate it. I love being able to share. I don't have any stitchy friends near me, so this is where my outlet is. Especially during the pandemic, we can't go see anyone. So even if I can make some stitchy friends, I can't go see them because COVID. So this is how I share my love of cross stitch with others. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, please post them down below. I'll be glad to answer those. I know I had some questions from my last video and I can't remember what they were, so I'm going to try to get myself more organized so that I can respond to things the way I should be, instead of flying by the seat of my pants, which doesn't work because I forget things. So again, thank you so very much. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Neighbors. Here's my two neighbors today coming to see me. Hi guys. How are you? Huh? How are you? Huh? Yeah. Hi. Hi. I brought you something. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I brought you something. You want carrot? Huh? Look. You want carrot? Hmm? Yeah. Whoops, whoops. Hold on, hold on. Oh, let me bend down and get it. Here. Here, grab it. Oh, it fell. That's a good boy, girl, huh? Yeah. How you doing, huh? They're still very skittish. I don't think anybody messes with them, so sometimes they'll let me touch them, sometimes they won't. Sometimes they try to bite me. Yeah, yeah. How you doing, huh? It's just my hand. You can't eat my hand. You can't eat my hand. Huh? You can't eat my hand. No. You can't eat my hand. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good. You're good. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Was that good? That's all I got. One little piece. One little piece. Okay? So, those are my little friends, my neighbors that come out and see me each morning. Huh? Yeah. Yeah, they come out and see me each morning. No, it's okay. It's okay. Shh, 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 shh. Yeah. Good boys. Yes. You gonna eat the pine tree? That is not good food. Why would you eat a pine tree, huh? Crazy horses. See you later.